What it do, y'all? Some motherfucking viewpoints of RoBs Inferno while it burns slow. Shout out to all my guys and goddesses and all high vibrational human beings. You know what the fuck it is. So man, y'all wouldn't believe what just happened. So remember like a couple of months ago, the one guy that came at me and I told y'all how I dropped him and shit. Like this was probably like a month ago, but I didn't continue or nothing. I didn't even hit him or anything. It was just he was just on some extra shit and how my little brother and all of that shit, right? So I seen this nigga multiple times. I seen him like the day after that. Like literally, that happened. I seen him like the next day. I was seeing this shit or whatever. But I seen him after I went to go handle some productive stuff when I came back from out the yo. And then I hear like bitch ass nigga, da da da. I'm turning around as this nigga. I'm just like, they already let me know, he feel like he didn't get the best of the fight because I dropped his ass. You feel me? And I didn't even want to do that off of him starting the shit, right? So I guess he felt he didn't get the best of it, so he wanted to try to start something again or whatever. Long story short, man, I told y'all I'm not fucking with nobody. I'm not really at fighting shit. You get what I'm saying? I'm not. Especially once you reach like a grown man, you don't got time to be fighting people. It ain't about being tough. You just don't got time for it. Especially even more so if you're not putting that energy out. So, but the irony of just me productive, what I got going on, I'm about to go to work right now, stuff I got going on. Remember how I told y'all how certain people that's already been financially struggling, or probably even for other reasons, for real, with neuromelanated people, it's like how they try to like use that fight, flight, or freeze as if like it's already not present and try to bring it up more to make you like toxic or in worry when once you're getting stuff in order. Y'all, tell me why that happened. And then I come down here, the slave catchers I put on the jump, they came down just to circle around and leave out. Right after I came, like probably like 30 minutes after that shit happened. That you can't tell me that that's not a coincidence. I handled both the situations well though, and I'm still about to go to work, But it's like I'm telling you that energy, that negative force, that force want me. It's like that force don't want me to reach y'all or some shit. You get what I'm saying? That's diabolical shit. Like I told y'all, if that's and even more so proves that it's a setup. Like I told y'all, I seen this nigga multiple times since that shit happened. Not one of them times did he try to fight me again or anything like that. But for some reason today, when I came back from handling that shit, he wanted to try to act gully. And he was on camera on a bus. I'm not even gonna say on here what I was about to do to him, but he wasn't about to be living no more. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was calm and shit. Like I'm just like, I'm looking at him like, okay, you on camera even more so. You walking up to me on camera. I'm just waiting for you to touch me on camera, or you know what I mean? Show that you're the aggressor even more so from you coming up to me. You know what I'm saying? While I'm calm as anything. So when I react, like it's like I don't want to be no extra shit. Like I just tried to attack you or nothing. You was fucking with me and I just took your ass the fuck out because you didn't leave me the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to spare people because I don't got this shit. I got a child. You get what I'm saying? Like I got a child, so even this video is even proof of that. Even if I see him again, I gotta do that to him. Like real shit, y'all. This video, I'll pull this video up in court. Like I don't got no time for that. Even when I got off, he got off at the same stop as me, right? I guess he thought I was gonna be scared to get off at the stop or whatever. But then like I'm walking, I'm just ignoring him, and then he's like, oh. I guess he's trying to like run me off in the street, but I moved to the side, but I ain't moved all the way in the street. He's like, you're going in the street. I'm like, I'm not going in the street. I'm literally right here still on the sidewalk with you. I'm just ignoring your ass, and I'm just waiting for you to do the extra. So then when I do the extra to you, like, I'm not going to be, because I have a history of when I max out on people, I do shit, everybody makes me seem like I'm the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? When I don't be fucking with nobody, I be minding my business because I got real bad anger problems, and I know when I get to that point, it's blackout. And it's gotten even worse since I'm a man because I'm really thinking the end shit faster. You feel me? Like fast and quick. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't got time for that shit. So it's like Lord, I spared his ass because I care for him and I understand that we as a black man, you don't even know I talk about all of this shit. You know what I mean? I don't want to hurt another black man or anything like that, but niggas just be fucking playing. Niggas be playing, y'all, and I'm not the I even told him and it's crazy when I told him what it was, right before if it even was gonna get to that, he go out on the bus and then try to talk to the deer on the bus and make it seem like I'm like, please, what the fuck are you telling this man? I'm minding my own business, just came to some productive stuff. Nigga, you all on video in the metro. cussing at me. I'm minding my business. You get on the bus, you get off the bus, you get back. Like multiple things show already. You know what I'm saying? Really, I could have maxed out for real already, but it's like I'm telling y'all, I really got a kind heart. But once I zone out and I get in that other mode, I don't care no more. Everything is gonna come in. That's just gonna be a consequence after. And like I said, maybe if I didn't have a kid, or if I felt like I was gonna die or something, he wouldn't be here right now. But I didn't feel like that, and I know he's in pain, and I know he's dealt with a lot of the same stuff that I have off of dealing with poverty and stuff like that. He's just not as strong to go about it in a way, knowing some of the stuff that I know how the system works, to make it a little bit easier. You know what I'm saying? Maybe when you go on on an interview to talk extra professional, and that's not his fault. That's not his fault. You get what I'm saying? I know that's not his fault. You know, that's why I have extra patience with him until, you know what I'm saying? Even when I hit him and I dropped him, I didn't stomp him out. I didn't keep hitting him nothing. I let him get back up. I was still, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even want to do that. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to hurt nobody. You know what I mean? I don't want to hurt nobody, y'all. But people be trying to, like, because I have such a good heart, I don't know. People get a rise out of trying to get me to max or some shit on like a crazy tip. I don't know. I'm a good person. It's like almost like y'all want to make me spaz, so people that don't know me, they just can look at me from like a homeless standpoint and think like I'm just like a wild ass individual. But I talk to people on a regular, and people know I'm a good person for real. So even if something like it would happen, a lot of people probably would be like, oh yeah, that person was probably messing with that person, because one thing I know about that man is that man has a lot of patience. I have a lot of patience, you know? And I know a lot of people, even that I cut off, don't like that about me, that I have a lot of patience, because they're so used to me being reactive and spazzing out and stuff. But I haven't been like that for a while. I still got that side of me, but I'm smarter and I'm moved differently off the fact that I got a child, whether I have him with me right now or not. You get what I'm saying? That's real shit, you know? But it's like situations like that is so detrimental, because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If I would have had my kid with me, like say I would have had my kid with me and I was walking in the metro like that, oh, that would have been handled right there. That would have been handled right there. You know what I'm saying? Because I had my kid with me, and now I'm looking at you like it ain't even about me. I'm looking at like you a threat to my kid, and I'm not even about to waste no time with that shit. You get what I'm saying? For real, for real. That's why niggas really gotta be careful, man. You really gotta for real. You really gotta be careful when you messing with a grown man, because men don't have time to be. First off, real men ain't out here making negative just decisions or trying to hurt people or like that. But if you out here messing with a man and trying to start stuff as in a way like you're trying to inflict pain to a man randomly, that man got kids and he know he not bothering you, playing a dangerous game. You playing a dangerous game. Just because you're bitter for whatever reason has nothing to do with this man. Yep, that's a dangerous game to play. You feel? And it's gonna be a time when it's like I will be with my kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm realizing how much I gotta protect my energy, because it's like the more I stay focused, the more these demons are on the go. They on the go, y'all. They on the go. Like I told you, I seen that nigga so much time since that fight. Not one time that nigga say anything. But for some reason today, he was so mad when he seen me. He wanted to act like it. And if he really wanted to, he could have did it. He could have jumped out there. He was right next to me. He could have swung, could have did whatever he wanted to do. You know? I just told him straight up, bro, like, you're not scared of nobody. Stop all of that shit. You trying, you know what I'm saying? I don't even operate like that. People could say whatever they want to say about me, but I'm a strong individual, y'all. I'm a very strong individual. For real, that's where a lot of people's hate come from. Because a person don't gotta validate what you're going through, especially a nigga like me. A lot of people see a lot of shit I be going through. You know what I mean? A lot of people seen it over time. You know, seen situations where it's like all of that, and I handled them well. You know, I wasn't reactive with people trying to. You looking for the metro? The metro is yeah, like, you hear what I'm saying? Like, it because my vibration and whatnot. So it's like, and people know I come from humble beginnings, and I come from shit, and I come from like the craziest city in America for real. You feel me? Ain't you know? And like I said, I'm not trying to brag about it, you know. But this is like the obvious. You know what I'm saying? Me coming from there ain't even other cities that's violence that's like that, or those is big cities. Baltimore's real small. You know, Baltimore's small as shit. Baltimore east west 10 minutes. You feel me? Like, that shit's small as hell, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? So for that violence to even be on the level as like big ass cities and shit, as small as it is, that lets y'all know really what's going on out there. That shit is crazy. It's like a third world country for real, you feel me? Like, no bullshit. It's the reason why we don't consider ourselves part of the DMV on an ignorant level like that. You feel me? Ain't no kings in my city, you know? That shit is something serious. So for me to have the patience that I have and coming out of that and how I carry myself now, y'all have no idea all the inner work that I had to do, how people try to still get me out of on edge, all of that, yo. And let me mention also, let me mention also the the cortisol being released in my brain on a reg, right? And me still able to make calculus decisions with that happening in my brain, with all the trauma that I have and all of these situations, trying to play on that trauma and my PTSD and stuff, and I still be making the best decisions, you know? I still be making the best decisions and still alchemizing those situations, you know? Anybody else, that situation would have been a situation probably. You feel me? They wouldn't knew how to handle that like how I did. Well, first off, I've been in a lot of situations, right? And another thing, this isn't me trying to say that no one's not about to do anything, because I know one of the worst things is, of a person that could do something is a scary person, right? A person that's never did it before, has something to prove, right? You know what I'm saying? But I knew at that moment that wasn't one of those type of situations where it's like I had to act like life or death. That wasn't one of them situations. And if I felt that, I would have reacted. I would have reacted immediately how I did still. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't one of them situations. But the thing is, my reason why I'm telling y'all this is to protect y'all energy, man. Because it's like, it's crazy out here. If you're raising your vibration and you're on what you're supposed to be on, man, these demons out here is real. They hopping in people, like going after individual people because of their purpose and all of that shit. That shit is really real, y'all. Y'all know, like me coming to y'all these random. How much situations have I came with y'all with like random ass shit, like out of the blue, so called say, right? And y'all notice that y'all notice that's been on my live and seen this shit over time, even, right? Even as I what do you call it? As I've been getting stuff in order and stuff. Even when I was working at my other jobs, and as I was getting stuff in order, like the same stuff. I know y'all noticed the patterns of that shit. It's not a coincidence. You feel me? That shit isn't a coincidence. You looking for the Metro man? The Metro got it. That was just the Latina goddess. I just helped her out. No, but yeah, it's like what it is like I don't be fitting people's labels. People be putting so much negative labels on me, and then when I don't be fitting that shit, they get mad and they try to spite me and stuff. You know? That's what that shit really be for real, y'all. I'm telling y'all, no lies. And that's not a me problem. That's a people problem. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tap in with y'all, man. It's a Rear Points of RoBs Inferno while it burns slow. Shout out to my guys and goddesses and all high vibrational human beings. You know, and the sneaky people too. You feel me? Shout out y'all.